I'm so glad I found... Wait, it's me. It's Alfira, from the Grove. I'm sorry for barging in like this, but I had to come find you. Oh, we met in the Grove? You helped me finish my song, The Weeping Dawn? Whoa! I'm here because of you. You've... well, inspired me. I want to stand on my own 2 feet, to prove that I can be half the bard Lihala was. I want to join you, to fight by your side. I want to help people, as you've helped me. I've been running since El Turel. And when we finally arrived at the Grove, we found danger there too. Unless I hide away from the world, I can't avoid it. So I'd rather face it head-on, with you. True, but I'm a bard, remember? I want to do more than sing about other people's adventures. I want to make my own stories, and I can't think of anyone else I'd rather share that with. But I can fight. I won't hold you back. I swear it. Please. Oh, please. Then well played, because I was moments away from getting on my knees. Joking aside, thank you. You won't regret this. I promise. All right. Good night, I guess. All right, I'm going! God, you really are a bastard, you know that? Really? Just like that? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I won't let you down. I promise. Really? Oh, this is wonderful. I won't let you down. I promise. Please stay your blade. I mean, no. Oh. It's you. Gods, this is the last thing I need. Look, after you broke my lute, I was... in a bad way. I couldn't stay in the grove with the others, just waiting to die. So I left. Don't. Just don't. I'm only here out of necessity. I saw your fire in the dark, and I'm... well, exhausted. I need somewhere safe to rest. You? No, I don't think you will. I don't have the energy for this. I'm going to bed. Don't worry, I'll be gone by first light. I'm not going to say it's fine, because it's not. But thank you. Look, I'm here because I saw your fire and I hoped for a safe place to rest. Would you mind if I stay here tonight? Really? I don't know. Sorry, I don't mean to sound ungrateful, I'm just... exhausted. Why don't we talk about it in the morning? But it doesn't sound like such a bad idea. Good night, and thank you. Not a problem. Good night, and thank you for letting me stay.
Let her stay if you want. But if that bard breaks out in song, I'm not having it.
Please, it's dark, and I'm afraid. Just one night, I beg of you. Thank you. Good night. Fine. Good night. I thought you many things. But cruel. That's a first. If the gods have any sense of justice, we won't meet again. All right, I'm going! God, you really are a bastard, you know that? You know what it means. You loot-breaking arsehole. Ugh, this is the last thing I need. Look, you left me in a bad way. I couldn't stay in the grove with the others, just waiting to die. So I left. Waterdeep, Neverwinter, I don't know. The farther the better. I saw your fire and hoped for a safe place to rest. That would only be the second worst thing you've done to me, you loot-breaking arsehole! Ugh, this is the last thing I need. Look, you left me in a bad way. I couldn't stay in the grove with the others, just waiting to die. So I left. Why did I bother trying to explain myself? I've met steaming piles of excrement more pleasant than you. I'm only here out of necessity. I saw your fire in the dark, and I'm, well, exhausted. I need somewhere safe to rest.
Hark! Hark! A camp, and Hogma willing. Some friendly faces. Well met. Goblins roughed me up and stole my hose when they heard me singing Hatchling Love. You wouldn't have half a bedroll for a lost minstrel, would you? I can pay for my board with music, if you care for it. Quil Grootslang. Soon to be published in the songbook Affairs in Ancient Abir, Songs of Draconic Love. If I make it to Baldur's Gate with my manuscript, that is. I know. It's not the first time I've been robbed. I am only glad I didn't get hurt. I'll just stay one night. Promise. Then I'll be gone. I know I'm ice blood, but I get cold so fast. I need to be by the fire. But I have worked for years on my music. I just have to bring my songbook safely to Baldur's Gate. I can't risk another night in the open. The goblins might steal my manuscript next time. Surprised they didn't take it when they lifted my plans.
Invite her in, cast her out. I see no difference either way.
Please. Oh, please. It would mean so much to me. Yes! Thank you. Oh, I'll write your name in the dedication. Ah, you're a fearsome one. Fine by me. I'll get some shut-eye. Although, I do sometimes whistle when I snore. Fine. If I must. But there's trouble out there. And I don't have so much as a butter knife on me. Thanks for the fire. I prepared a dense manuscript of new love chants to be throat-sung in Timantha style. You probably don't know, but the Dragonborn clans arrange their children's marital unions. Love is considered irrelevant to egg duty. But I've never even been kissed. And I can't stop myself from dreaming. I don't think most of us stop hoping. Ever. Really. Not even when duty stamps us down. And that's what the songbook's about. Lost, lingering love. Never acted on. Never spoken. My clan name has been struck. I named myself anew after a long-dead poet. Perhaps, but I want to capture this feeling while it still strikes hot. I've been given a great chance. My song score, Affairs in Ancient Abir Songs of Draconic Love, is due to be published in the Gate. I'm in a big rush, though. I fear that if I don't get there in the next few days, they're going to print some kobold bone flute instrumentals instead. Is there someone who you think you might love? Oh, come on. I won't tell. And have you said so? Do they know even one little bit of how you really feel? There's a special feeling to having love all to yourself, don't you think? For no one to know. I grew up smiling about my little secrets to myself. I would have been laughed at if I admitted to anyone how I felt. It is not our kind's way. But I have my whole life ahead of me. Things will be different now I'm on the Sword Coast. I can't wait for what is coming next. Well, your life is poorer for it. Oh my! Are you sure? Are you really sure? Spoken like someone who's never heard a dragonborn throat song. This one, Sky Swaying, is about what it might feel like to mate in the air, in the age where wings were yet with us. Oh, there are 69 more verses. I'm only just beginning. It's a miracle I'm still alive.
You open your eyes with a lurch, and you are not in your bed. You stand above a body which is in a state of gore nearly beyond recognition. The body of that brave girl who earnestly swore to devote her life to your cause. Her blood covers you, and its warmth feels like the embrace of an old friend. You recall nothing of how you ended up here, but your head pounds and aches. You open your eyes with a lurch, and you are not in your bed. You stand above a body which is in a state of gore nearly beyond recognition. The body of that scared girl who asked for nothing more than a night of shelter. Her blood covers you, and its warmth feels like the embrace of an old friend. You recall nothing of how you ended up here, but your head pounds and aches. You open your eyes with a lurch, and you are not in your bed. You stand above a body which is in a state of gore nearly beyond recognition. The body of that scared girl who asked for nothing more than a night of shelter. Her blood covers you, and its warmth feels like the embrace of an old friend. You recall nothing of how you ended up here, but your head pounds and aches. The throbbing in your skull will hardly let you think, let alone remember. A single moment comes to you, the flash of abject terror in her eyes, blood spilling from her lips. No time for last words. A single moment comes to you, the flash of abject terror in her eyes, blood spilling from her lips. No time for last words. There is nothing else here, and no one else around. You and the corpse seem to have been alone together for quite some time. No matter how it appears, the body is there, and her blood is on your hands. The question flows through your mind. Who are you, really, that you could be guilty of such bitter business? There are dozens and dozens of wounds on the corpse. The killer did not stop savaging it, even when she was long gone. And your dominant arm aches. It aches from stabbing over and over. No matter how it appears, the body is there, and her blood is on your hands. The question flows through your mind. Who are you, really, that you could be guilty of such bitter business? Something wicked must have woken you. The contemptible pervert within must have lavished slash after slash upon the girl. But where could that monster have come from? If only you knew yourself better. You don't have much time for reflection now. You need to act. You may wish to hide from your past and but this body says it all. Your desires for cruelty will not hide from you. Another explanation will arise. You should face the problem at hand. If you could craft a corpse like this in one night, what masterpieces have you sculpted in your forgotten decades? The little worm seems silent. Your companions sleep blissfully tonight. If it were the rage of a tadpole, no others seem to be affected. You don't have much time for reflection now. You need to act. You may only have a few moments before the others awaken and begin to cast blame for the hot sin before you. You scrub yourself until your hands are cold and raw. You can tell the blood is washing away, but your heart mourns its loss so dearly. If you are fortunate, no soul will be able to know you were behind this murder. You wonder if your misdeed will be noticed. Her guts start to spill and flow everywhere as you shift her. You wonder if your misdeed will be noticed. A light and delicate girl. There should be no trouble at all to toss her into a ditch. You roll her away, further bloodying your hands as you do. In lumbering style, you have gotten away with murder. Your misdeed is bright and clear as the dawning day. The bedroll becomes a warm, swampy cocoon of gall and fluids. You wonder if your misdeed will be noticed.
amongst themselves. What kind of nightmare is this?
Now, I can't help but notice that one of us is positively drenched in blood. So...
I'm going to say something I'm confident we're all thinking. What's this you're doing? I think that's quite bloody obvious. But why? I'm going to make the obvious point that you are covered in blood, friend. Point the finger where you will, but you're the one we've caught red-handed. This is not beyond the remit of what the parasite might command.
The worm in your head has never slept more peacefully. You know in your heart it was something deeper, hungrier.
If the parasite is truly to blame, we must be more vigilant than ever and hope this affliction spreads no further. I'm keeping my eye on you. You were in fear of your life at the hands of this unarmed bard. I suppose I'll set up a few more magical wards around the camp. This dagger-on-sight praxis isn't the most secure of strategies.
Kaincha, this is some sloppy work. You talk. Anyone with half a mind could see that. But why?
Please, you're covered in gore. I know you did it. I just want to know why. It is dangerous, wandering around at night. You could bump into anything.
Your guilt is safe. For now.
The work of the parasite, I shouldn't wonder.
The worm in your head has never slept more peacefully. You know in your heart it was something deeper, hungrier.
We can but stand guard against the parasite. I'll be watching.
An uneasy feeling lingers in the air. As the Inquisition departs, you are left alone with a familiar headache.
So your plan is to gut every young woman who dares to say boo? Then we were wrong to let her stay. Better to prevent the disease than to treat it after damage is done.
It appears the lie that passed through your teeth has lifted some fears. Your guilt is safe. For now.
Another waif dead before her time. I wonder how it happened. She was brutalized. The killer knifed her many times after she was dead. Was it you? Why? Was her innocence just an act? The parasite must be affecting you deeply.
The worm in your head has never slept more peacefully. You know in your heart it was something deeper, hungrier.
I see no weapon by her body. What possible threat could she have posed? She could have been here for God knows what reason. I understand your concern.
Need I remind everyone that you're the one drenched in gore? I don't think it's a bad look, but it is a very guilty one.
This blood didn't get there on its own. Her neck didn't snap by any accident.
You can't be serious. I had nothing to do with this. I'd never be this wasteful for a start. Her blood's everywhere.
I can see it now.
I get all the blame for a gory murder, but I still have to go hungry? Ridiculous! Absolutely ridiculous.
One more failed adventurer, gone to the mud now. Every one of your instincts screams against the saccharine thought. You feel close to fainting again. Much is uncertain, but you know one thing for sure. The darkness will strike again, unless you find a light. Something revolts in your churning blood. Why hide what you are? You long to expose yourself.